So we have made it back up to 3 Lakes. As you can see, we're in a different spot this year. Oh, this is right after Christmas. We've been at our son's since October 7th. Spent 3 months in his driveway, helping him with a few things, got everything taken care of, and we're back to boondocking. We come in here and we was gonna go farther in the back this year and try to get off this main road because there's so much dust comes out of it. Well, what we ended up doing, usually I'm like right in there, we just moved over here. That's all we did, just right across. If you remember the videos last year, that's where Brian Boone was at, and we was just right across from him. So pretty much most of the same people that's in here every year's in here. A few of them went out west this year, but we are here until they kick us out in March 4th, I believe it is, 3rd, 4th, somewhere in there. And we will probably start working our way north then. We'll have to see. We need to be back in Ohio about Easter, so. But it has done nothing but rain. It's been a very wet year down here so far. As you can see, with all the mud puddles, it's been warm. A little humid. I wouldn't say it's bad humid. Oh, my GoPro just shut off for some reason. But for this time of year, it's been very humid. And I don't know why. Maybe because of all the rain, I'm assuming, but. So, I don't know if Bill's still on this GoPro, but right there is Bill. Bill's in 3 Lakes a couple of years with us. Well, 2 years ago, he was in 3 Lakes with us. Last winter, he was out in Quartzsite with us and went from Quartzsite to Utah with us. Then we all separated and started working our way home, but I was gonna go just right in here of him, but that's really wet out there. And then that's Ed, he's here every year. It was just not enough room in between the two of them without crowding somebody, so we basically went where Josh usually sets up. But that's a wide open area out there. It's a little low and it holds a lot of water. But I sure wish it would quit raining and dry up around here. Maybe it will. There's a gentleman here. Probably will see him on these GoPros, but he's right over there, and he's in a Ford van with that little kayak on top. And this guy has traveled for like 3 years. He's been from Alaska to Yuma to Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, whatever's up in that northeast corner, all the way down to the Keys. He's just been all over the place. Over 300 microbreweries he's been to. Yeah, he might be a beer drinker, maybe. Very interesting guy though. So we was gonna try to get right in here. One Thanksgiving we was about where that fifth wheel is, and it wasn't bad, but you can't come out on the road right here because there's a ditch. So you have to travel all that to get back out or get out over there, but that's just a low spot and it's a little too wet. So we have got a little bit of rain. If you can look how wet that is. And that was from night before last.
Yes.
And the ground is just so saturated. It hasn't went nowhere.
For 3 days.
Yeah, it's not done nothing but rain since we've been to 3 Lakes. But it's solid underneath. Oh, well, spun a little bit. But drive around here and see. Not a lot of people here this year. Well, I should say there's not a lot of people that's been here the last 3 years we've been here. This is pretty dry right here. There's high areas, and there's definitely low areas. But it's supposed to dry up, and it's supposed to be nice.
Yay!
Yeah. There's Bill. If y'all remember Bill from, well, he's been at 3 Lakes with us and out west with us, and he's down here this year. Say hi, Bill!
How you doing?
Need anything? You need anything? Old Bill's a good guy.
Sure is.
But usually over in here, it's really wet back in this corner.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how.
There's a tent set up back there.
Well, it sucks to be him. Usually it's really wet. Doesn't look bad back here, but
it looks pretty wet coming in and out.
yeah, if you can, like right here, see us.
Look at right here.
There was the other day there was a camper like right in there, and they ended up leaving the next morning after this came in. But yes, Florida, you're just almost at sea level. There's just nowhere for the water to go.
It's really soupy here.
Yeah, look at that. But you just try not to come in and out of it much, and it doesn't, like up home in Ohio, you have a mud hole. As much as we walked on that yesterday, it's not muddy, is it?
No.
We'll go right here. Of course, that's the check station.
Yes, sir.
Like right here.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. Look at that mud hole.
Yep.
And that's where the hunters are.
Well, some hunters. Over here. Yeah, it's just part of being in Florida, I guess. Can't really complain. You can see all the water. That poor guy in a tent.
Leonard left. Joe left.
Yeah, I was wanting to meet up with Joe, but
He'll be back.
oh yeah.
Somebody didn't fasten that down well.
Look at this. Just sloppy. But it started going down. It was worse yesterday. It has started going down. I imagine by New Year's Day it'll be dry in here.
Oh yeah.
As long as we don't get no more.
Oh my, look, these tents are a mess.
This is like yeah, they left these tents and the storms come through. Oh well.
Darn.
But I'm not in my usual space. Like I said the other day, I moved over. There was a fifth wheel right in here where Andy usually goes, and then there was another camper back there with a van, and they all left and I could move, but I'm comfortable where I'm at. The problem, because I was always like right in there, that tree was to the back right there of me, and the problem with that is the people coming in and out of this drive, they think it's the Indy 500 and they fly, and we get all that dust. So I'm hoping being over here, over there, I get less dust. Julie don't have to dust as much. Yeah. Did put my panels up. I wasn't gonna, but I ended up putting them up. But we're gonna head to town. You hear the dogs barking. We're gonna head to town.
They saw us.
And get a few things.
Just because we're tired of being stuck inside.
Yeah.
Well, I've been stuck inside because I don't like to get out in that soggy stuff.
I got rubber boots. All right, see you in a few. Well, it's New Year's Day, and I think we're starting to dry out. This is Wednesday. Sunday, we woke up, and it was wet. It's slowly starting to dry. Put the awning up today, trying to get some. It's still wet right in here, but Coach kind of covers it. Got the awning up, hoping it'll dry it up some. Come on, Willie. It's still wet in spots. It's just rained so much here. You can kind of hear it squishing under your feet, but at least I don't have to wear rubber boots now. But like, I don't know if you can see right there, it's a little bit of water standing. There's still a couple spots that are really wet. But overall, Willie, there's a guy over here that's in a tent. And he had, at the worst of the rain, he probably had about 3 inches of water inside that tent. And everything's elevated. He stuck it out and he's making it work. But yeah, it's been definitely been wet, but it's been wet just about everywhere here in Florida in spots. But I think we got the most of it here, but we're gonna try to dry out. Hope everybody has a good New Year. Hope everybody had a good New Year's Eve. And we're gonna end this one here and get busy today. It is sun shining, we're getting good solar in, and we'll see you guys later. Happy New Year's, guys. Say Happy New Year's, Willie. Nope. Okay.